All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today we have a Muhammadan who supposedly the Muslim, they claim that he was one day a Christian and he became a Muslim, and now he became Ustad. Ustad in Arabic language, this is not something Indonesian actually. It's meaning master, teacher, like high quality of knowledge. But obviously this guy, the same as the rest of them, they have no idea what they are talking about. Let us not to waste time and let us listen to his name is what? Ustaz Insan. Just to inform Ustaz Insan, already we invited him to call us live. And right now I'm going in my Skype. I will be live and nobody will be allowed to talk to me except him. Only him can call me. So Ustaz Insan, you are more than welcome to call me and I will be happy to have you. Just do it. I'm sure you will never do it, but we do our best. So what Ustaz Insan, he said to me, and this is a message was sent to me, and actually he called me foolish, fool, I mean a bunch of titles. I don't know if I deserve them or not, we will see. First of all, let me make it clear, I don't want to insult this man. He's an old man, he's in the age of my father, but I am still allowed to insult the stupidity. So I will not insult you as a man because of your age. I respect your age. Me as a Christian, I've been taught to respect all people. However, we don't respect stupidity. Let us see what Ustaz Insan he said about Christian Prince and what he want to say to him.
Dear viewers, in the first episode, here are the answer from the question of all claims of Christian Prince towards Islam, Quran, Prophet Muhammad SAW, and Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. We will provide the answer in English so that the world understand that the knowledge of Christian Prince about Islam and Christian is very shallow. We want it to be done fair, so we hope he will open his face marks and we have a face-to-face dialogue.
Alright, the first thing, Mr. Insan, welcome, and I'm happy that you are trying to refute me as you said. And how shallow is my knowledge. We will see in a few minutes from now who is shallow. First of all, about my face, I don't know where you get my picture from because I look good there with the mask. However, my friend, maybe you do not know that as long you will not accept somebody to speak to you unless he show his face, well, why don't ask your God Allah to show his face? Allah in the Quran, he said, he will never speak to anyone unless he is from behind a hijab. But hijab is for girls. Your God saying, I will never ever speak to a person unless I am from behind a veil. Do you see it? This is your Quran, my friend. You don't worship me to see my face. You do not need to see my face, but you need to see the face of your God Allah. Yet your prophet never saw him, never met him, never heard his voice, and you have no idea who is this Allah who speak from behind the veil as you see. So before you ask me about showing my veil, I mean myself, I am not behind the veil, but I'm a very person. Let us say the Lord, the Messiah, he says, if you give with the right hand, don't let the left hand know. So for me, it's a blessing that people don't know who I am, for I'm doing all this work for the sake of the Lord. So I receive no glory of my own. But maybe because you are handsome, you like to be in the camera. Not my case. But as you see, your God Allah himself, he never, ever, ever spoke except from behind a veil. And here we have a question mark about this veil, how it is, because you Muslim, you put it in the head, while Allah speaking from behind it. So obviously you Muslims, you have no idea what the veil is. The veil is a curtain, is not something you cover your head. And otherwise you have to believe that Allah is wearing hijab in the top of his head and he's a female. Now let us go back to what you want to say to us. The first start wasn't good. Let us see, maybe a minute after, things will get better.